If you'd like to know how to use your DSC Allied Security System and your keypad looks like this, then this video is for you.
To arm your alarm system, you need to have a green ready light on. If you don't have a green ready light on, you can press the pound key, which will bring up a zone number on the screen. You can then look at the keypad door and see what zone that is, front door, garage door, etc. You should then close that door to make the ready light come back on. Once you have the green ready light, you can arm your system by pressing a valid 4-digit code. In this case, 1234 is a valid code. After pressing that, the armed light comes on and the keypad says bypass in the upper right hand corner. The system will automatically bypass your motion sensors if you do not leave. If you do leave, by opening an entry door, the bypass will go off on the keypad and it will arm the whole system, including the motion sensors. After arming the system, you have 2 minutes to leave. When you come back in, the system will beep at you steady, and you have about 30 seconds to disarm the system by entering your 4-digit code. After entering our 4-digit code, 1234, the red light goes off and we're left with just the green ready light on. You can also use the stay or away buttons to arm your alarm system. Pressing and holding either of these buttons will arm the system without having to use a code. You will always have to use a code to disarm the system. Pressing and holding the stay button for 3 seconds will arm the system in the bypass mode. That is, the motion sensors will be turned off, but you will still have perimeter protection from the doors. You'll need to disarm the system before leaving the house or you'll set the alarm off. A 4-digit code is required. You can also use the away button instead of your code if you're leaving the house. Just press and hold the away button for 3 seconds. The armed light comes on, gives you your exit delay, and you can leave. It will not bypass the motions. You'll have full protection no matter what. You'll need to disarm the system when you come back in by using your 4-digit code. You can turn the chime on and off by pressing and holding the chime button for 3 seconds. The chime button enables a chime for any door that's opened. If you open a door after enabling the chime, the keypad will beep. It will also beep when the door is closed. If you don't like the chime, you can turn it off by pressing and holding it for 3 seconds. If you have a fire alarm caused by your smoke detectors, you'll need to enter your 4-digit code to silence the noise. After you've entered your 4-digit code, a smoke detector will come on all by itself and beep until you press and hold the reset button for 3 seconds. Pressing and holding the reset button will reset the last smoke detector, provided that there is no smoke or dust left in that detector. If your alarm system is equipped with monitored fire, you can use the fire panic keys. In the event that a fire breaks out and your alarm has not gone off yet, you can press and hold the top 2 buttons on the right next to the flame. If you press and hold those for 3 seconds, it'll set the alarm off audibly and summon the fire department. The bottom set of panic keys next to the shield is a police panic. You can press and hold those 2 buttons for 3 seconds and it will summon the police. The middle 2 buttons next to the triangle with the exclamation mark are an auxiliary key and may or may not be activated on your system. To change or add codes, enter user programming by pressing *5 and your master code. Once in the user programming area, enter a 2-digit number corresponding to the user number that you'd like to program. In this case, we're going to add a code, user 1. We're going to have to press 0, 1. We get 1 steady up on the screen. Now enter any 4 digits to be that user code. I'm going to enter 1111. The screen will go back to flashing, telling us that we have the master code at 40 and a user code 1 in the number 1 spot. If you'd like to change or erase a code, you just need to enter the 2-digit number of that code. In this case, 01 for user 1. 1 comes up steady on the screen. You can either change the code by entering any new 4-digit codes, or you can erase the code by pressing star. To exit this area, press the pound key. At some point, you might see a yellow trouble light on your keypad. The trouble light can signify any number of conditions, such as a telephone line fault, a low battery, a zone fault, etc. To check a trouble and silence the beeping, press star 2. After pressing star 2, if you look at the very top of the screen, you'll see a little number from 1 to 8. That number corresponds to a list in your manual and will tell you what the trouble is. To exit this area, press pound. To set the time on your keypad display, press star 6, your master code, followed by 1, and then the time in military format, followed by the date in 6-digit format. Press pound to exit this area. It may take up to 10 minutes for the time to actually change on your keypad screen.